The Minister of Education, Professor Tahir Maman, announced a ban on admissions for candidates under the age of 18 into tertiary institutions in the country. The announcement was made during this year's policy meeting of the Joint Admissions and Matriculation Board, JAMB. Meanwhile, a lecturer in the Department of French at the Yemi Federal University of Education, Ondo, shared her opinion while reacting to the announcement.
Anything that has an advantage always have a disadvantage. There's a pro and a con to that policy. It's good because it allows children to, mature emotionally and mentally before they are allowed to some level of freedom into the society. When they get into university, they are going to be in charge of themselves. So children that are emotionally and mentally matured, they'll be able to, cope with the stress of a university life. And also, there is a legal age in Nigeria, which is 18 years. If they want to sign anything at a legal age, they are qualified to sign. They don't need the parental consent to sign. And if they're going to be given accommodation in the university, they can sign for themselves. And it gives them a sense of responsibility. They'll be able to stand on their own. They'll be able to make decisions that are sound. And again, when a child is gain admission into university before 18 years, if they are allowed to go, with parental guidance, they can excel even much more than students that are 18 years and above. And again, when you gain admission to a school, and Nigeria educational system, there is strike, you gain admission at 18, you have to be at home for 7 years, and before you get out of the university, you are already, too old. Recently, I was looking at an application. They ask you to be you must be 25 years with 5 years experience. How do you gain such experience? By spending so much time in the university. But recently, a girl graduated from a university here in Nigeria, and she's 19 years old. Such child, we have a lot of advantages to explore the world. She can earn her money. Now she's an adult. She earn her money, and she has a lot of time to travel out, gain more experiences in life, and being able to stand on her own, and will not be a burden, especially a financial burden to the parents. She'll be able to stand. But the child that has to be at home, let's assume the child finished secondary school at 13, 14, 15 as a teenager. The child will still have to stay with the parents at home, and they will have to be responsible for the financial burden of this child and wait till she's 18. And there's something you call academic momentum. A child that knows how to read, she has already gained the habit of reading, and now you have to stop them. You have to, it creates a kind of void. It stifles their development. So all those things, if you look at those things, I feel that the government should reconsider that, it should be flexible. Any child that is mentally or psychologically, emotionally ready, has passed JAMB, NECO, gain all the necessary requirements, should be allowed to go into university. All they need is the consent of the parent and continuous parental guidance. That is what will make them to be successful. I've seen somebody that is older than 18 gain admission into university, but because she was just there, she has never experienced freedom before. She failed woefully. She was not attending classes. She was not doing all the assignments. And at graduation, the parent came, were looking for her results, and lo and behold, this girl has already been withdrawn from the university system without the parent knowing. So it's not about age, but it's about parental guidance and maturity.
She advised government to reconsider their stand on the policy, as it will have a negative impact on students, as some has developed educational momentum, and waiting at home to attain 18 years will be a setback and further reduce the level of studying in Nigeria.
The government should reconsider this policy. They should make it flexible. It shouldn't be that you must be 18. No, it's not. It should be flexible. Any child that, children mature at different paces in life. There's no two children that mature at the same. One may be mentally ready to go ahead, and one may not be ready. If you know this one is ready, all they need is guidance allow them to gain at the admission, and they will finish on time. All you need is a parental consent and continuous guidance for them. The parents, as I've said earlier, the parents should continue to guide their children wherever they are. There's nothing like, okay, my child is 18, is free to do. You continue to guide them. You know, parenting is intentional, and parenting is lifetime. It's a lifetime, assignment that God has given us. So you should continue, even when they're 30, when they are 40, you continue to guide them.
Afolashayo Amzat reporting for KAFTAN TV News.